They brought revolution to rock. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Queensryche songs. For this list, we'll be focusing on the period before the group recently disbanded and reformed into two separate bands. We've chosen our entries based on a combination of the artist's fan favorites and their most commercially successful songs. With that said, get ready for some seriously high-pitched vocals. Number 10, Walk in the Shadows. The only song on our list from Queensryche's second album, Rage for Order, Walk in the Shadows sticks in our minds as a signature song that often concludes the band's live shows. With an uplifting beat, a kick-ass solo, and some piercing vocals from lead singer Jeff Tate, it'll make you want to chant the chorus over and over. Number 9, Sweet Sister Mary. Queensryche's success skyrocketed with the release of the highly regarded record Operation Mindcrime. The progressive metal opera tells the story of a junkie recruited into a revolutionary underground organization. Sweet Sister Mary begins with a pretty dark narration.
Kill her. That's all you have to do.
Kill Mary.
She's a risk. And get the priest as well.
And what follows is an epic duet between a murderer and a prostitute who's pretending to be a nun. As the longest song on the album, this is one killer ballad with a gripping story. Number 8, Another Rainy Night Without You.
Don't slam the door on your way out. Don't leave without saying goodbye.
This is the first of several tracks on our list from what's considered by many to be Queensryche's greatest album, Empire. With heavy riffs constantly shifting in speed and reflective lyrics that scream of loneliness and determination. Another Rainy Night is the perfect song to listen to when you just want to vent and rock out. Number 7, Best I Can. This is certainly one hell of an introduction to Empire. Best I Can opens with a cryptic and haunting narrative that alludes to a possible murder and is then picked up by Tate's powerful vocals. With some excellent bass accompaniment, the 5.5-minute number is a varied and anthemic track that urges you to never give up and to go out into the world and give it your all. Number 6, Empire.
Last night the working dawn, 10 dead in Chinatown.
Empire's title track is rather chaotic. But that's exactly what Queensryche was aiming for. With its series of roaring guitar solos and lyrics that caution Americans of a drug and criminal empire, the progressive metal tune helped the band reach the Billboard mainstream rock charts top 30. Written by Tate, the 5.5-minute rocker also found a home on the UK singles chart. Number 5. Operation Mindcrime. All throughout Operation Mindcrime, Tate takes on multiple characters to bring the concept album's story to life. In the case of the title cut, he plays the villain. As the sinister doctor, he's trying to brainwash the protagonist, and by extension the listener, into joining his cause.
Hey, you know everything that there is to do is a gun. Take it home, wait by the phone.
With its heavy chords and lyrics filled with anarchy, it's the definitive song for violent revolution.
Wide awake, you face the day, your dream is over.
Number 4. Silent Lucidity.
Or has it just begun?
The only song on our list to include acoustic guitar, and by far the most somber, Silent Lucidity is also Empire's most successful song. Packed with raw emotion that fits perfectly with Tate's voice. The track builds and builds, adding instruments as it progresses and culminating in a truly heartrending climax. And as a song inspired by dreams, you couldn't expect anything else from this Billboard Hot 100 Top 10 hit.
We'll protect you in the night. I'm smiling next to you.
Number 3. I Don't Believe in Love.
I woke on impact, under surveillance from the camera eye, searching high.
As the story of Operation Mindcrime begins to close, we're treated to a song about despair.
I don't believe in love. It's never worth the pain that you feel.
With some truly incredible guitar solos. Set just after the protagonist loses the woman he loves to suicide and he's accused and imprisoned for the crime, the song sees Tate cursing love and all the pain it brings.
No chance for contact. There's no raison d'etre.
And adds some heavy accompaniment to boot. Ain't heartache a bitch?
I don't believe in love. I'll just pretend she never was real.
Number 2. Jet City Woman.
Every time I leave, you say you won't be there, and you're always there.
Another successful song off Empire, Jet City Woman, is an uplifting and heartfelt track that pays tribute to the band's hometown of Seattle.
Waited so long, I can't wait another day without you. Jet City Woman.
And to their families thousands of miles away. With Tate throwing in some powerful vocals and solos that come out of nowhere but sure as hell make an impact. The heavy and progressive metal track will long stay grounded in fans' minds. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Eyes of a Stranger.
All alone now, except for the memories of what we had.
The conclusion to Operation Mindcrime is also our top pick.
Every time I try to leave it behind me, I see something that reminds me of you.
No Queensryche song captures chaos, despair, and overall hopelessness quite as well as this. With the protagonist of the album incarcerated in a mental asylum,
And I raise my head and stare into the eyes of a stranger.
he can no longer recognize himself and becomes lost in his own memories.
Afraid to know what lies behind the stare. Lies behind my stare.
Kate's vocals shine on this piece and create a bitter atmosphere in which you feel sorry for a homicidal junkie. Ending with a mesh of synthesized voices that are sure to make you shudder. This fan favorite is also a live staple.
And I raise my head and stare into the eyes of a stranger.
Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite Queensryche song? For more top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.